Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Sab. Welcome to the Sab fam. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get this very easy brownie autumnal makeup look. It's really easy to do and it's using all drugstore products, so it's also really affordable. Without further ado, let's just get straight on into the video. If this is your first time here and you enjoy the vid, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big like. If you want to check out some of the makeup pics and the content that I share online, you can come and follow me on Insta. First things first, I'm slapping on some of this Essence Hydrating and Perfecting Primer because it's got some SPF in it and it's quite nice for like adding a little bit of glow. I find like the best way to do this, for me at least, is just to like literally pat it into my skin. I can't actually believe how long it's been since I filmed like proper like sit down videos, especially a makeup video. Sometimes it's so weird, like I get hesitant to film them because there's so many people making makeup videos and it almost feels like you're basically saying like, I'm the queen of makeup, follow my tips, you should like do what I do because it's good. But I honestly just really love filming them, and autumn is here, which I can't actually believe that it's actually here. And so I wanted to do a little autumnal kind of like brownsy look and I wanted to share it with you guys. My skin's not looking the greatest right now, so I'm literally just going to cover up some of the like blemishes and spots that I have. I'm using, this is the, I think it's the Perfect Match concealer from L'Oreal. I'll link all of the products like usual below. Cover a few of these little bad boys up. I've been trying to take better care of my skin recently and like really refine like the products that I'm using. I've been using a lot of the La Roche Posay. Like I feel like it's really like nice on my skin, like especially for sensitive skin. I feel like it's very gentle. It's like quite like, it tends to be like quite perfume like free, and just I find like it never aggravates my skin more. I've really liked using their products. Today I'm using, I've got the like, they've got this like hydrating mineral water, which is like really refreshing. Okay, for foundation, I'm gonna use the True Match foundation from L'Oreal, and this is in the shade Golden Toffee. I've got fake tan on right now, so this is just gonna match the color of the rest of my body. And even though it's like autumn and like maybe we should embrace like a little frosty queens, I just like to be tan and glowy, so I do tend to wear fake tan like quite a bit until it gets like really wintry and like you never are showing any skin because you keep your layers on because it's so cold. I tend to be quite like tanned, so my foundation is normally always quite dark. The girls that I'm staying with at the moment have always got amazing foundation, so I've asked them for some recommendations and I am definitely going to try out some of the foundations that they're using. I know the one is, I think it's Dior Glow, which I've heard good things about but I've just never used, and a MAC one as well. I feel like I need to do like an all day like wear test. I can't believe that Halloween is nearly here. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are more of a summer baby or more of like an autumnal Halloween queen. I feel like I'm a little bit of both. Like autumn always was my favorite season, but then if I don't get summer vibes, I get like that sad syndrome where like you get affected by the seasons. This year I feel like I have to do more than one more than one Halloween makeup look. I always say that I'm going to do quite a few, but I feel like I've slacked on that majorly. Okay, we're going to put some concealer under the eyes. I think that this is the Collection concealer. It's rubbed out. It's a really good one. This is in the shade Fair. I'm looking pretty tired, so I need to like brighten up these eyes. And this is a very, I think, a very good concealer. Like it's nice and thick and creamy, and I feel like it doesn't like just easily like wipe away. It like really sticks, and it's drugstore and like super affordable. I have used it for a long time and really rate it. I'm just gonna pop some of this lovely, beautiful, look at that, Wet n Wild, no photo flashback, goodbye photo flashback powder. And this one, I think it's in the shade, like, I think it's quite a golden shade, golden tan. I'm literally just gonna slap this bad boy all over the face. I got quite a lot of like little errands to do today, and I just find like I lose foundation like quickly if I'm like on the go, like rushing about, especially in London. You tend to like walk everywhere. Okay, just before I put on my bronzer and a little bit of blush, I love blush in autumn. I feel like it's just like so cute and like rosy. Just literally setting my eyeballs. And I want to do like a nice brown lip. I love a brown lip in autumn. I feel like that just levels up the look a lot. And in that way you don't need like a very complicated eye. I love like a nice like bushy brow, brown lip. Like very like simple, like light-ish like browns on the eyes. And then like little freckles and stuff can also look very adorable. I feel like I need to do an updated faux freckle tutorial. I want to try that product Frick, which I'm very late to the trend, but I never actually tried it. I used my trusty Kiko neutral eye base for that, by the way. I use this all the time. I really like it. Kiko is one of the brands that I recommend a lot, just because I feel like they're an affordable alternative and more like friendly to the planet than MAC. Slapping on some lip balm. Lips are dry AF today. Hello brush. I recently washed my brushes and isn't that just the most satisfying thing in the land? Okay, next I'm gonna pop on some bronzer, and I'm literally just using my matte bronzer from NYX in Deep Tan. Oh, bronzer, putting on bronzer. Just literally gives me life. Just that little bit of sun-kissedness just makes me feel like I'm not the Walking Dead anymore. Probably going a little bit too into it. Angled brush, where art thou? Okay, hello. I don't know how clean this one is. Little furs just came off it. This is just a little Body Shop angled brush. I used to use L'Oreal's Infallible foundation stick as my contour. Oh my god, it was my favorite contour, and I literally can't find it anymore. I don't know if they've discontinued it, but I need to find a new one if anyone has any recommendations. For a blusher, I'm using this Bella Pierre Mineral blush in Desert Rose. Now I love a pinky kind of a blush that has a shimmer, and now I don't mean like shimmery like highlight, I just mean like a light glow. Bit of controversial. I feel like I have a lot of friends that just really hate that, but I love it. I just feel like it gives you a little bit of life. Get this big boy daddy brush, and hopefully you won't mess. These like mineral powders tend to just go everywhere. Glowing. A little brush of the brows. I like more of a slightly more bushy brow in autumn. I feel like I just like that look, like a little foxy fierce. I say that now, they're probably just gonna look like a hot mess and go back down. I have very stubborn brows, and they're not like wispy, they're very like thick, so often they kind of just go back to where they came from. But that's why today we're also testing a new eyebrow product. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna use some brow pomade. This is the L'Oreal Brow Pomade Paradise Pomade Ecstatic Brow Gel, Cream Brow Gel. I just find like with some of these pomades, they just don't stay very pomadey in the container. I feel like they go hard like very quickly. I want to try the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I haven't tried that yet, and I've heard good things about it. As you can see, my brow routine is not very complicated right now. I'm just literally adding some depth into the brows. Like if there's any like sparse patches, I'm just filling them in a bit. Like I'm lucky because my eyebrows are dark anyway. I'm not like lacking in that area, so I don't tend to spend a lot of time on them unless I'm doing like a beat full face look. In the morning before work or something, if I'm putting on some makeup when I actually go into the office, it's not something that I would like spend ages doing. Okay, now it's time to test this bad boy. Control Freak eyebrow gel. What a mood. This one's clear, and I've got some color ones I want to clear so that once I've actually done my brows I can get them to stay without getting like color onto my foundation per se. Hopefully it makes them stay nice. I got this off Look Fantastic and it was rated like fairly highly for the price. I think it was like £7. Okay, now for my eyeballs, which is normally one of my favorite parts. I'm gonna use this NYX Ultimate Warm Neutrals palette, which was given to me by my cousin. Thanks, girl. I just thought I would use this because I've never used it on my channel before and I use it a lot. I feel like these colors are very easy to create. Like you can't go too wrong with these. Like none of the shades are like so aggressively dark. They're very blendable. I really like this palette, so we're just gonna use this little bad boy and let's get a little brush going. This little shade over here is one of my favorite shades to use for like just the base of the eye. So we're just gonna pop that all over the eye. Like I mentioned before, I want to keep quite a simple eye going. I feel like this just is kind of like my eye color, and it like hides the veins, the veininess, the see-throughness. Just makes the eye a little bit more solid and that little touch lighter. As you can see, my eyeshadow blending technique has leveled up in a real way. Okay, once she all over the eye, I'm just going to switch to a different brush, which is for darker shades. And then I just want to build it up a little bit. So I'm first going to go in with this like slightly more purpley, like lighter purpley shade in the corners. And then I'm going to go in and use a little bit of the shade over here because it's going to match my lip color nicely. I feel like the purple goes very well with the base color that we just put on. So it's just going to help it blend more easily. Like as you can see, that shade is not making a huge difference. Like it's quite light, but it just makes it more like buildable instead of the contrasts being so stark. I'm like doing this autumnal look and the sun is literally starting to come out. It looks like it's going to be the nicest day that it's been the whole weekend. The irony. Being very lazy using the same brush. I just want something like light and like everyday appropriate. I don't want like a huge bold eye. I want something that's like could be kind of worn at any time of the day. You could like build up on the same kind of look for an evening look to like level it up. Slap on some eyeliner. I'm not going to put eyeliner on today. This is more of my like everyday autumn look, which is easy to do when I'm not filming and talking and I don't care about my technique as much. It's obviously much faster for me to do in the morning before work. Not that I'm giving very many shits about my technique here, am I? What am I even saying? Then I'm just gonna take this little shade over here, which is like a shimmery boy, and I'm just literally gonna use my finger and press that into the inside of the eye. It's got like a little bit of like a yellowish undertone. I feel like it just brightens up the eye nicely and completes the look. I didn't want anything like too gold because I feel like with something like that, it would make me feel like I needed the eyeliner to pull the look together. For the under eye, I'm literally just gonna take a little bit of the like darker Albany shade and put that along the bottom. And then lastly, I'm just gonna take that same shimmery shade and pop it into the inner of the eye. just so doesn't look like incomplete. Oh, my makeup terminology is beautiful. I was gonna use my YSL mascara, but then I thought, let me keep this Drugstore apart from the Kiko eye base that I used. So I'm gonna use my Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara in Extreme Black. Ah, my eyes feel like they're alive. I'm not get too carried away. I do that, flutter my eyes around, and then get the mascara literally everywhere. Okay, popping on my L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. I like to do this before I do my highlighter. Close call on the mascara there. And then keeping it old school, I'll take a little fan brush. I'm gonna pop it into my Wet n Wild highlighting powder. This is in the shade Unknown Shade. Forgotten what the shade is. I'll try and link it down below. Oh, popping off. Now for the final step, I'm gonna use my On Display Matte Liquid Lip from Revolution. I think that this is discontinued. I will try and link something similar down below. If it's not discontinued, obviously I'll link this. But this is one of my fave colors from them that they've done, and it's really, really affordable. And it smells like so chocolatey, and this I feel like really pulls the look together. Pretty sure just ate a hair. Ta-da! That is literally the finished look. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, but I feel like it's a super basic, easy routine, and I feel like it lasts for quite long. I just feel like it really looks like you put a lot more effort into the makeup than you had to, and I feel like you can just switch it up like quite easily. Level it up with like a really big eye, slap on some freckles. If you don't like the brown lip, you can go for like a really nudie lip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Here we go.